taken away to the dark side. I wanna be your left-hand man. I love you when you're singing that song, and I've got a lump in my throat, 'cause you're gonna sing the words wrong. I feel like I have a hard time following the same path that many people are walking. And it's interesting because we're all walking different paths, but maybe the conventional path is what I'm referring to. Going to college, having a stable job, creating a stable life, and I think that can work for many people, but I don't think it's for me, and I've known that for a long time. But it's interesting being in this stage in my life, being in my mid-20s, and feeling that fear that I think everybody feels in their own way of, am I doing the right thing? Am I moving in the right direction? Am I making the right choices? Am I this? Am I that? What if I took this path? What if I took that path? And I think I know in my core, and I've always known in my core, that I really don't fit well into boxes. And I try to stuff myself into a box over and over again to appeal to the outside world, and I feel stuck. Things end up not coming together well. I end up not staying true to me, being the person that I want to be, and it honestly sometimes is way more uncomfortable to be in that skin, be in that moment of trying to be someone else, than to take the first big scary step towards being who I want to be. And this can show up in many different ways, but I had a really beautiful, surprisingly, doctor's appointment the other day. He is into both Western and Eastern medicine, and he said many different things that stuck out to me, but one thing that I will share, because he was encouraging me to move into my passions, to focus on what is important to me right now as I'm in this state of being in chronic pain and navigating what life looks like while being in chronic pain and while being unemployed. So we were talking about that, and he told me, he's like, your time is money. Everybody wants money, but also everybody wants time. So right now your time is wealth. What are you going to do with it? And the other thing that he said is, you have two choices. You can choose faith or you can choose fear. And he was saying I put it on the middle finger for a reason, and that made me smile. But it is really true in many different ways, because I won't get into the specifics of the conversation, but I was expressing fear and a lot of different real and valid concerns coming up about my current situation. And he shared with me, he's like, well, then maybe you're meant to move in a different direction. Maybe this job isn't for you. Maybe you're meant to focus on healing and put your energy elsewhere. And that really was inspiring to hear from, honestly, a complete stranger. I barely know this person. He just popped into my life randomly and became my new doctor. And I really took that to heart. And that brought me back here and really has been pushing me to ask myself, what is exciting to me right now? Not what do I want to accomplish in the next year? What do I need to get done? What is exciting right now? And how can I follow that? I've been working with my friend who is also my coach right now, which I think coaching is, I recommend it to everyone. I feel like it's such a beautiful modality to be able to get to know yourself better and really put the pieces together of what is going on in your everyday life and focusing on whatever direction that is important to you. Working with my friend on trying to follow the excitement that I care about in this moment. I feel like I can get very much stuck in the moment and also stuck in the big picture instead of being right here in the moment, which is the most important thing to me. So really just sitting with that question. I wrote a list. I've been trying to really incorporate those things and give myself the time and permission to focus on those. in general too. Along with that, I feel like I'm trying to not focus so much on the outcome of what I create, because I want to focus on creativity right now, and it's like, oh, what about the outcome? I can be so attached to it. It's so funny. Instead of focusing on the outcome, I'm just trying to be present with whatever I create and not put pressure on it, and not trying to make my art come to life and by tomorrow, and just trying to sit with what feels good right now. That brings me to this moment. The sun feels so good right now. It makes me feel alive. So I'm wondering, what makes you feel alive? What makes you feel excited in this moment? What is carrying you on throughout the days and weeks and months and helping you feel present? I would really love to know. I just gotta know if you're gonna stay. I just gotta know. I can't have it any other way.